Hey there, Dave here. If you've watched any of my videos, you probably know about some of my nerdy hobbies. Things like maximizing my cashback credit cards and investing and Bitcoin and dollar cost averaging and compounding interest. And now I'm combining all of those things into another nerdy hobby of mine, credit card unboxing. To be more specific, credit card unenveloping. Inside this envelope, the BlockFi Rewards Visa signature card. When I first heard about this card, I knew I had to make a video. So today in this video, we're going to take a first look at the card. We're going to talk about what makes it different. Spoiler alert, it is free Bitcoin with every purchase. Obviously, I'm going to get this card, but I do need to decide how and when I might actually want to use it and try to figure out if it fits into my simple credit card strategy. If you haven't seen my videos on how I maximize my credit card reward points, you really should check those out. And most importantly, this card is not yet available, but I'm going to tell you how you can get it. And spoiler, there is a waiting list, and the best way to get it is from my referral link. They tell me this link should be working by the time you're watching it. If not, check the description. And before we open this envelope, I do have to ask one thing. It is my job as a YouTuber to ask you to smash the like button. By the way, this is not a sponsored video. They are not paying me to make this. They have no say in what I say. I'm not selling anything. This is just going to be my honest review, and it's not financial advice. My only financial advice is to use credit cards wisely, to pay them off in full every month. Use it like you would cash or a debit card. Never pay any interest, because the rewards you earn will never be worth it if you're paying interest, unless I guess, of course, Bitcoin goes to the moon. But with that, let's open this envelope. Of course, I couldn't possibly open a credit card without the old trusty slider cam. Opening an envelope is not nearly as dramatic as a box, so let's cue some dramatic music. All right, here we go. All right, I have no idea what's in here, obviously. This probably is not a part of the packaging, but this appears to be. There's a return address on it and a BlockFi icon. And it's not sealed, so I don't get the joy of ripping another piece of packaging, but let's see what's inside the envelope within the envelope. This is actually pretty slick packaging. It is a semi-gloss black with BlockFi on the front and back. Little pull tab, and when you pull, oh, that's sweet. Look at that action. Why am I such a sucker for cool packaging? I need to get a P.O. box for anyone who wants to send me a package. I'll open just about anything. So the message here, you can finally earn Bitcoin with every purchase. Turn over. Activate your card online at BlockFi.com. And then the card itself, I can't tell what kind of metal it is quite yet, but it is a Visa signature card. It says BlockFi. It has the Bitcoin logo in it's a gloss print on a semi-matte card surface. Let's take it out. And as you slide it out, they have underneath the card in the slot there is a circuit board pattern printed on there. Good work, guys. I really like this packaging. And then the card itself, the front is a horizontal orientation and the back, vertical. When Andre did his drop test and kind of stole my signature move, the old
credit card drop, cringe,
he added a bunch of reverb to it.
Let's listen. That's not bad.
How are you supposed to hear what the card sounds like if you add a special effect on top of it? Rookie move. So here is the official Hey There Dave here drop. I like that. I like that a lot. It's solid. Let's compare that to, what do I have with me? This is the American Express Platinum card and the BlockFi. I just got the new design of the Bank of America Premium Rewards card as well. I still have a Centurion card around here somewhere. Here's what that sounds like. And the Apple card. I like that less and less the more I hear it. But I mainly wanted to compare the BlockFi Visa to the Bank of America Visa. They're both Visa signature cards, so they have similar overlapping benefits. I use the Bank of America Premium Rewards card as my everything else card because it gives you 1.5% cash back and a 75% multiplier on top of that, which makes it 2.625% cash back on everything if you have a big enough balance with Bank of America. The BlockFi card is also a 1.5% back card, and they give it to you in Bitcoin. 1.5% is not the best rate for the everything else category. I always say you should get at least 2% cash back. But would this 1.5% cash back with Bitcoin prices doing what they did last year come out way ahead of 2.625% cash back for the everything else category? Let's get into all of the features of the BlockFi card, and then we're going to do some math. So let's start on their website. One card, more Bitcoin. They call it the smartest rewards on the planet, the simplest way to earn Bitcoin, expenses become investments, low risk, high reward. All of that sounds great. The thing about the Bitcoin card is you're not actually spending Bitcoin when you use this card. You're just spending US dollars, but then you earn rewards back in Bitcoin. Scroll down, bonus Bitcoin rewards only from BlockFi. And this is where it gets interesting. You earn 1.5% back in Bitcoin on every purchase, but if you spend over $50,000 a year on the card, all of the amount over $50,000 you earn at 2% back. And as a part of their sign-up bonus, for the first 3 months, you get 3.5% back. And that is on up to $5,000 in spend during those first 3 months, but kind of a no-brainer to get 3.5% back in the everything else category with no annual fee. And this one's kind of unique. You'll know if you're pre-approved without affecting your credit score. You basically sign up for the waiting list with what? Just your first name and email, no credit check. So once you've been on the waiting list, you're ready to apply for the card, they do a soft credit pull, which doesn't have any impact on your credit score. And based on that, you'll know if you've been approved for the card. And if you are, and you decide to accept the card, then they actually do the hard credit pull. I really like the way they're doing that. When you have the BlockFi Visa card, they also give you some additional perks in your BlockFi account. Plus, with the power of BlockFi, you can earn crypto interest on your BlockFi rewards. They basically are giving you Bitcoin when you make purchases, and then you're earning interest on the Bitcoin that they give you. And if you have the card, you earn a 2% APY bonus in Bitcoin on stablecoin holdings. So basically, if you have a BlockFi interest account and you keep money in stablecoins like USDC, you normally would earn 7.5%. Having this card will bump that APY up another 2%, so instead of 7.5%, you're making 9.5%. If you don't already have a BlockFi interest account, I don't know why not. They do have a promotion going on right now, though. If you go to blockfi.com/Dave, you can get up to $250 of Bitcoin when you fund your account. If you're going to open a BlockFi interest account, you really should use the link because I don't think they give you that promotion without a referral code. So blockfi.com/Dave. Plus, when you get the BlockFi Visa card, you get a trading bonus of 0.25% back in Bitcoin on all eligible trades. So there are quite a few things that I like about this card. Earning crypto, which if you're like me and you think that Bitcoin is going to appreciate in value more than the US dollar, that might or might not work out for you, but it is a small amount on everything you buy. And I love the idea of automatically dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin passively without using your own money. There's no better investment than investing other people's money. I also love that there's no annual fee and no foreign transaction fees. I like that you're earning interest on your Bitcoin and that you earn even more interest if you happen to have USD in stablecoin parked at BlockFi. The interest rate boost is very appealing, and it is a Visa signature level card, which does come with some good perks, travel perks, things like the collision damage waiver coverage. That's great to have. I also like that you earn 3.5% back for the first 3 months because it's a no annual fee card, and 3.5% back in the everything else category beats my best card in that category. So far, I like all of those things about this card. There is one thing that I dislike, and that is the 1.5% earning rate. So basically, I won't use this card for dining because I'm earning 5.25% back there from Bank of America, or for Amazon because I earn 5% back, or for airfare because I'm making 6.25% back until American Express devalues those. I think that's going to turn it into 5.5%. That happens in September. Amex Platinum, you're killing me. So for me, the card to really compare this to is my everything else card, my Bank of America Premium Rewards card, where I'm making 2.625%. Sounds like it's time for a spreadsheet. If you're really nerdy and want to study this, you can pause the video here. Would I have come out ahead by dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin and having my Bitcoin balance earning interest in my BlockFi account? Basically, I looked at my monthly spending on the Premium Rewards card for the entire year of 2020. And if you watched my end of year video from last year, you know that I cashed in $1,739.98 from that card for an effective earning rate of 3.74%. So I just took the amount I spent on my everything else card each month, and I calculated how much Bitcoin I would have earned based on the price on the last day of each month. And I chose the worst price for that day, the price that would give me the least amount of Bitcoin. So this isn't an exact science, but it's close enough to see how earning 1.5% back in Bitcoin compares to earning 2.625% back on my Bank of America Premium Rewards card. And after making an overly complicated spreadsheet, well, you know what Bitcoin did last year. If the BlockFi 1.5% earning rate was just in cash, that would be $697.80. But if they had converted that to Bitcoin, and again, I'm basing this on the worst case scenario for the BlockFi card, by the end of the year, I would have received 0.057997779. I don't know how many decimal places out they go, but this is what I did. Without even factoring in that 3.5% intro bonus offer or the interest that you earn, the 4% APY that you earn on your Bitcoin holdings, regardless of the price of Bitcoin, the Bank of America card is always paying $1,739, where the BlockFi Bitcoin rewards would have been $1,696.14. And that's based on Bitcoin on the last day of 2020. Which if you sold your Bitcoin at that moment, it would be an effective 3.646% cashback. And if you had timed the market just right and sold your Bitcoin at the all-time high of $64,863, you would have had an effective cashback earning rate of 8.087%. That beats every card in my wallet in every category. Of course, you're never going to time the market just right. If you just kind of held on to it based on the recent price at the end of last month, you'd have had a 4.498%. That's still better than most credit card earning rates. So bottom line, who is this card for? Well, it's for people like me. People who like the idea of dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin, who like a cool metal credit card, people who like a no annual fee card with a sign-up bonus, with no foreign transaction fee, with a trading bonus, with extra interest on your stable coins. And if you're one of those people who tends to collect credit card points but never really knows how to use them or feel like you don't get the best exchange rate, you could end up with a nice Bitcoin portfolio. I think of it this way. I'd rather have points that fluctuate based on the value of Bitcoin instead of in a proprietary program that the bank can just decide to devalue at any time, like Citibank did with their thank you points, or Chase Rewards, or Amex membership rewards points. I would consider putting all of my spending on this card for an entire year just to be able to make a video showing how I did compared to how I would have done if I went with my existing strategy. If you want me to do that, let me know down in the comments. If you want to get on the waiting list for this card, you can use my referral link. If you want to open a BlockFi interest account, use my other referral link. Lots of referral links. But because they don't do a hard credit pull until after you're pre-approved, and then only if you decide that you actually want the card, there's really nothing to lose. There's no fee. It's a cool card. You might as well get on the list, right? And if you use my link, it does help move me up the list and helps get me this card sooner, and I would appreciate that. That is the latest from here. I'm Dave Hansen. I'll see you back there for the next Hey There, Dave here. Maybe I shouldn't have worn black today. This card disappears.